So previously I was using web, and web is in the routes folder, but web.php is really used for serving web pages, while api.php is used for APIs, whether that is to send data or to receive data. In our case, we are receiving data. So, and of course, we're receiving data from Google Apps Script. So we have provided the necessary URL from ngrok, which turns our localhost environment in a public URL that anyone can access. We are going to specify now the API file, which is this, and then we're going to specify after the API file the endpoint called data, and the endpoint called data is right here. Now, this can be whatever name you want. I just chose data, so you could name it whatever you want. And then what will happen is when this code runs, it will send the data to us. Now, this code runs based off of a trigger that was already set up, and in the README, I have the link to a YouTube tutorial in which I used. So the trigger is going to be based off of a Google form, and I have a test form set up right here. So what's going to happen is that when the trigger is executed or activated, it's going to send the data from this form to our Laravel backend, and we're going to save it into a txt file. Okay, so then now I'm going to do the test. I'm going to specify my email, first name, last name. I'm going to submit that data, and when you submit this data, we can check the executions, and then it says it's failed. That's strange. Okay, I think I know why I'm getting this error. Oh, I'm getting this error in part because I did not save the code here. So the code isn't automatically saved. You have to save it. And I've encountered that a lot of times. I was wondering sometimes what's going on, but it's because this isn't saved. So I'm going to try this again. And I'm going to say I have to provide my email. This is a test form, of course. And I'm going to click submit. And now I'm going to check the executions. And now it says it's running. It takes a while. Still running. Let me just click on it. So this suggests that everything is fine. And now we're going to check the Laravel backend. And I use a Stack Overflow article as how to save a txt file. So that information is going to be sent to here. We're going to store it on the system. That kind of information is stored in the storage folder as you're seeing here, specifically in the app folder. And now we see a file called file.txt, and it has my email. So everything essentially worked, and ngrok shows over here a response of 200, which is successful, and see that the HTTP verb is a post request, and it was sent to API/data, and that same API/data is what we see. It looks like the editor is not coming up. And that /API data is what we have here. So that's it.